I think this is the beginning of a new movement in the prepared foods industry and the restaurant industry. One that really says we need trust and we need a maximum amount of transparency. People need to feel safe. I do think it comes from people being increasingly ill and realizing for the first time that their relationship to food might participate in their health. But also I think because of the healthcare system and the rewards that are going into preventative care, people are taking more initiative for their health.
We're at Dick's Kitchen, named after me and functioning originally as my kitchen as I lived upstairs for a while and was able to experiment on this kind of a new idea. I've got a couple of genetic dice rolling against me, having both a methylation defect and a tendency toward either prediabetes or diabetes or something like that. So I don't manage blood sugar very well, and therefore what I eat is crucial. My health concerns are not unique to me. I've got probably a double or triple whammy going, but many folks have issues that will be made better by much more conscious eating. Dick's Kitchen is really an effort to promote not just healthier eating, but a healthier approach to how we source our food. The rest of our menu is intended to create food that people recognize as their favorite food, hamburgers and side dishes and potatoes, but done with much more thought and much more balance in mind.
I feel like I interact with people every day that are suffering needlessly because of choices they're making because of convenience. They don't know how to help themselves, things aren't available for them to help themselves, and they feel trapped by what products are available to them in the grocery store. Food is something that can affect us immediately, and so what's really amazing is to give people that experience of just having a cup of broth and noticing that they don't have a sour stomach in the morning. And it's just interesting to see parents saying they've never seen their children so calm, or they've never felt like they slept so well after a meal. And not a deep, vacant sleep, but a restorative, healthy sleep, the kind you should be having. It's amazing how quickly the body responds when it has the tools it needs, and I think the tools that are the most accessible for the body come in food form.
Yeah, so the Brooklyn House is, we call it European style comfort food. So this lady would like the pork chop special, but she's on the SIBO protocol.
Okay, so we have the pasta puree that
Yes.
we can do with her for...
And there's no garlic chunks in there.
No garlic chunks, it's all strained. So we're all good to go.
Thank you. And I often accidentally say that our patients need this or that when really I mean our customers. And it's because there are a lot of naturopathic doctors and nutritional therapists in this city who trust us. They've been here, they've talked to us, they know why we're doing what we're doing, they know how, they have that transparency, and so they trust giving us as a resource to their patients. So what we provide here is a truly holistic food as medicine experience. You get both the foods that are healthy for you and the treatment that is healthy for you. You get to invite your whole family, and the family member who likes the steak and potatoes, and the family member who's vegan, and the family member who has celiac disease are all going to be fine, and you with your SIBO specific diet can feel like you just ordered a meal. And so those customers are the most invested in this restaurant. They are personally invested in the health of this restaurant because it allows them a place to go where they don't feel like a social outcast for trying to heal their body through food.
The hardest thing to do when you're introducing this lifestyle to people is to get them out of their heads. People are actually, I think, very instinctive eaters, and when their body responds positively to a food, regardless of whether their brain is telling them it's going to be kind of weird or unusual, they will naturally gravitate toward it as a delicious experience. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean they're ready to jump into eating a whole piece of liver, but if we can prepare it in a way that makes it more accessible, we'll be able to offer them a way to participate.
In the food business, first and foremost, it's just got to be a satisfying meal. No matter how healthy you think you are, if you're not enjoying it, you're not likely to return. So we have to balance creating a great environment and a welcoming environment for folks with various nutritional orientations. But in the end, anybody who has an interest in healthy food should be intrigued enough to dig deeper. And that we hope we can do that without annoying people.
Our fears all are faraway unknowns boxes in. I ask you to step out of your box, climb over those walls, and look out of your window and enter into the space of the unknown. Volunteer at the... Sorry, I'm gonna start again. Sorry. Okay. Our fears, I have been not sleeping enough, so that's having a little impact on my bowels, but I'm still holding on to my diet. I haven't really gone and gotten a chocolate bar. So I think what's good is I'm shifting away from emotional eating